Heroes, I hope you a happy day.
These handwritten letters by 8-year-old Dia are meant to brighten the days of those who hold some of the country's most important jobs.
They will open it and see how much we appreciate them.
The Shrewsbury second grader turned a year older earlier this month, and to celebrate, her parents asked her to think of something nice to do for others.
So I thought to myself, I want to set a club that can show appreciation and gratitude.
Dia calls it the Kids Gratitude Club, and she's inviting her friends to write letters of support and admiration for first responders, doctors, and teachers, with a focus on local veterans, a group she recently learned more about in Cub Scouts.
We could say that you're our heroes, you've been protecting us, thank you. Or how much we appreciate you, how much we care about them.
Dia's mom, Melanie, says they've already secured 3 locations across central Massachusetts to house their gratitude mailboxes. Once installed, she'll collect the letters regularly and bring them to the post office and area veterans groups.
I think it is not only the learning process, it comes the community together to, show spread the kindness.
Which is something Dia has been practicing since a very young age, so it's no surprise to Melanie that her daughter had this thoughtful idea.
I always hear from her class teacher that she's so kind.
You are strong and kind. You are my hero. Love, Dia.
For Dia, these letters not only show appreciation, they also teach others it's easy to be kind, and her messaging is very simple.
If everyone was mean, no one would really care and we wouldn't feel happy or anything, so we should really be kind and helpful and stay positive.
Meghan Parsons, Spectrum News.
Hey, you're all right. Sit back. Good job.
A trip to the barber isn't as scary as it used to be for 9-year-old Mason.
We would sit on the ground in the barber shop. We've gone outside. We've gone in the back. We've gone up the stairs.
Mason is deaf, nonverbal, and autistic and can now sit through a whole haircut at Axe to Grind Barbershop in Worcester.
I don't feel embarrassed anymore, and I'm comfortable with Mason coming in here, even if he is having an off day. I know Justin's going to be patient with him. He's going to do what he can.
Can you do this? Ah, there you go. Good job.
Shop owner Justin Pitts has been cutting Mason's hair for years, getting him more comfortable with what can be a terrifying experience for some.
I just stay persistent. I keep, I follow my process. And then by the end, I'm like, thank God it worked out. Like, thank you for letting me get you a haircut. And then the parents like, wow, that was awesome. And then they become believers right away.
After 15 years of haircuts, Justin learned he has the calmness and right touch to work with some of the most sensitive of customers.
You're doing really good, kid. Can you look up at me?
He's now one of the only barbers in the area, specializing in haircuts for kids with autism or special needs.
Basically, it's a really simple formula. You treat them like people, and you're a little extra patient. That's really it.
Justin went for training on how to conduct these appointments, but says most techniques are self-taught through more than a decade of practice.
I'll push until they kind of get a little frazzled, and then I pull back, and then they calm down, and then I try it again, and I might come with the buzzers or the clizzers, and the parents are looking at me like, he don't like the buzzers. Like, well, I know, but I'm trying to introduce them to him, and every time I do that, he trusts me more and more and more and more.
Just take Mason as the perfect example.
Hey, what's that? Gotcha.
Their friendship says it all now that he feels confident, safe, and understood in Justin's chair. Meghan Parsons, Spectrum News.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey!
It's the biggest performance Christina Looney has ever prepared for.
Hey!
This week, the Leicester Middle School band teacher is marching in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade and playing the trumpet for millions of people.
I just put my name in, had to write a little essay, and never thought I'd get accepted, and then I did. So it's been a lot of preparation, a lot of practicing.
A performance as high profile as this is a dream come true for the Leicester native. Christina has been teaching in town for 13 years and fell in love with music in the same place she now teaches.
So I learned how to play the trumpet in this room when I was 10 or 11, and just kind of always wanted to stick with it.
She says it was her teachers who inspired her to stick with music.
I always just thought they were the coolest people, and if I can be 1%, as inspiring as they were to me, then it's all worth it. I mean, band is just the best. Let's try it again. Ready? Can I hear
It's very
brass
clear
only?
during class, Christina is achieving what she set out to do, passing along her passion for music, encouraging others to follow their dreams.
Miss Looney, she's really awesome. She's the one who introduced me to this instrument and made me like it a lot.
She's just overall an awesome person.
Christina's marching with the Band Directors Marching Band, made up of 400 band directors from across the country. And while she doesn't play the trumpet as much as she used to, just like Christina teaches her students, practice makes perfect.
I have a little bit more music to memorize, and I'm hoping that my little out-of-shape feet make it to the end of the 2.5 miles.
So whose baby's crying?
Inside Ashley LeVay's classroom, students aren't solving math problems or performing science experiments. They're taught the lessons of life.
When they ask me what I teach, I say I teach about relationships.
The David Prouty High School teacher is preparing her class to be the next generation of caretakers.
I always tell my students, we don't exist in a vacuum. We all, as human beings, rely on other people in society.
She's been in the role for 3 years now, but teaching teens how to care for an infant as an early education and care teacher wasn't always in her plan.
How's everybody feeling?
After years of working with children, she took to a teaching job in a very familiar building.
I graduated from here the year that my current juniors were born, and when the position became available, I jumped at the opportunity.
Since then, she's learned teens aren't all that different from toddlers, and her experience makes her a better mentor and teacher.
It's hard that it takes a lot of time outside of the classroom, that it takes energy and emotion that I certainly didn't expect. I was very involved when I worked with young children, but even more so with high schoolers.
And of course, there's days harder than others, but like she teaches her students, the right skills and mindset will help you through it.
Those hard days do inform relationship building, right? Those moments where a student is struggling, that offers an opportunity to connect with them.
She's also learned how rewarding the job can be and how it's just as much about caring for others as it is about teaching.
Don't take for granted that maybe this is just a job, right? It's not. It's so much more for so many of us that teach.
Ashley says the profession is full of care and compassion, and she hopes it's her students who leave class and go on to make the world a better place.
Someone who can work with other people, who can help to meet those needs, make people feel seen and heard, and I hope that my students leave David Prouty and are those people.